Welcome to my presentation about Zimbabwe. I'll be reporting much on Zimbabwe, socio-economic and political climate. Of late, Zimbabwe has been in the media for various reasons. In this presentation, I'll be looking at the state of road infrastructure. Before we start looking at the reports on the various state of the roads, let's look at the historical background of Zimbabwe. Again, for those who are not familiar with the map of Zimbabwe, this is the map of Zimbabwe and its colors, the national colors. Now, Zimbabwe is fortunate enough to have a network of roads linking neighboring countries. To the east is Mozambique, to the south is South Africa, to the west is Botswana, and to the north is Zambia. The capital city of Zimbabwe is Harare, and the second largest city is Bulawayo. There are also other major towns in Zimbabwe. Mutare to the east, Masvingo right about central, and then we've got Gweru, Pfebve, Kadoma. Victoria Falls and Hwange are the main tourist attractions, with the flora and fauna in the Hwange National Parks being very popular. But how bad are the road networks? Again, this is a typical road in Zimbabwe. The roads have been suffering from national neglect. But how widespread is such road network? Of late, Zimbabweans have taken to peaceful demonstration against the bad infrastructure and the bad economy. As you can see, this is a motorist right in the middle of the road fishing. Is this true? Is it possible? Maybe not. Maybe yes. But let's look at further information. Oh, this one is very classic. A giraffe stuck in a pothole. Again, driving habit. This has gone viral in the social media by Zimbabweans, comparing the road network in the United States of America, comparing that to Zimbabwe, and the driving habit. As you can see, if you are sober in Zimbabwe, you probably is expected to drive in zigzag, avoiding the potholes. And if you are drunk, you are likely to obey the rules of the road. And this is how the police would actually notice as to which driver is sober and which driver is drunk. And compare that to USA. This has become viral on the social media. Quite interesting. But it depicts the deepening crisis in the road infrastructure in Zimbabwe. Again, in this picture, probably the driver was trying to obey the rules of the road. And this is the result of the big potholes on major roads. Again, one other interesting picture which has been viral on the social media is the past and present. Harare used to be Salisbury before independence 1918. And as you can see, the roads were well maintained. The transport system well maintained as well. Now look at Harare with its potholes and carnage, chaos. The result of such a decaying infrastructure is carnage on the road, and Zimbabwe of late have lost so many people to accidents which could be avoided. Surprisingly enough, the police still mount roadblocks for speeding. One would ask a question as to who would speed in such type of roads? If you look at this roadblock, it is mounted right by the pothole. So this is actually a pothole here, and there's a roadblock to check on speeding drivers. Behind all this facade is the president at work, Robert Mugabe, at 92. He has enjoyed so much power. He's destroyed once a Jew of Africa. The economy is in meltdown. The infrastructure is in tatters. And Mugabe refusing to go. And of late, Zimbabweans, both political parties, civic organizations, have come together to voice their concern and demanding that ZANU-PF government and Mugabe leave office. But would that work? Peaceful demonstrations? Would Mugabe accept, tolerate peaceful demonstrations? In most cases, such peaceful demonstration has ended up being violent. Mugabe using the police, brutal police force, and the security state machinery to silence the wills of the people. In the next presentation, I'll be looking at the economy. And furthermore, I'll also be looking at updating you on the demonstrations or the demands of the Zimbabwean people, peaceful demonstrations, and the shutdown. Thank you for listening. God bless you.